We will be doing in today's video a burnt mango eye makeup look with the eye popper from the Patrick Star One Size Beauty Visionary collection. And of course, we're going to be using the One Size Visionary palette as well for this eye look. So if ever you want to know how I created this eye look, then continue watching and don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell to be notified every time that I post a video. So let's get into this eye makeup tutorial in right away. Hello beauties! Girl, we will jump into the One Size eyeshadow palette, Visionary eyeshadow palette. Let's take it out. This little baby right here, which is absolutely stunning. I did a review on this eyeshadow palette, and now what I wanted to do today is I wanted to take the shades that I put on the lower lash line, and I wanted to do a full look with it on the eyes. So that's what we're gonna do today, a little makeup tutorial, which is gonna be more on the neutral side again, and I am ready for it. My primer is placed, which is the P. Louise base in Rumor 01. And if you want to know what I use for my face, it's going to be all listed down below, so you don't have to worry about this. Jumping right in, I think I'm going to go with the shade Mango, which looks really pretty. It is kind of like a yellowish shade. And I want to put this as my transition shade, so in the crease, and then bring it just a little high on the crease. We're going to go for lighter, and then after that, we'll put some darker colors afterwards. I want to do something different. I was feeling a little different, and then I'm just taking like a little fluffy brush, and I'm gonna fluff this out. Fluffy fluff, we're using a lot of fluff today, and I'm just gonna fluff it out right here, and that will make sure that it enhances my blue eyes. It's gonna make them pop, and I think it's gonna look really pretty. And I'm telling you, we're putting this high, and this is going to be more of like a round type of makeup look, since yesterday we did something crazy that was like oof, liner type of thing. So this is going to be more muted, a little rounder, something that will make the eye round and enhance it in its natural way. And then I make sure to keep my eye open because I still want my eye to be lifted, right? So I'm gonna go with the shape of my lower lash line and doing a round type of motion all around, making sure that the pigment is there and that it looks absolutely beautiful. Of course, I am packing it on a little bit and then blending it right away into some back and forth motion, and to avoid any harsh lines. All right, so this mango shade is placed, and now I think it is a little too high, so I do this on purpose actually, because now taking the other brush, I'm gonna take the shade Manila Sand, which is that really pale beautiful shade, and I'm gonna blend the edges with this, and it's gonna make sure that there's no harsh lines. It's gonna brighten up a little bit under the brow bone, and it will make sure that there is no harsh lines either, as you can see. And then the shade Mango gets a little lower when you put those shades on top of it. And then, you can always go back and forth with these shades to make sure that it is absolutely beautiful. So now the next step we have to do is to take another shade, which is going to be the shade Booked, and that shade is kind of more of like a reddish shade. I'm going to be putting this right here in the crease and applying this very precisely in the crease, really low, to contour my eye and to make sure that it blends into the shade Mango, and it will create depths into my eye as well. Just blending into that yellow shade, that red and yellow shade together will look really pretty. This one is a little bit more patchy. You have to tap off the excess, I guess, before you do this, because if not, it's not gonna be as pretty when you blend it. I am telling you. Now what we will do is I will be taking the shade Brownie, which is that deep brown chocolate shade, and I will be putting it in the outer corner into a V type of motion to put more depth into my eyes and to make sure that the hooded eyes disappears completely. So of course, again, I'm taking this little brush because this one is literally my favorite, and I feel like this is going to be way more precise, and it will make sure that I am really precise in my application. So I'm going to be putting it here. I just dab like this, and I go in like this. And I start very, very softly. Of course, I go on the eyelid. It doesn't really matter for this because we will be cutting the crease afterwards. So I just go like this and I blend everything. As you can see, it adds a little bit of depth into my eye and it looks way more open. As you can see all the colors. You see the deep brown, you see a little bit of red, you see the mango, and then you see the lighter shade Manila Sand at the top. It is a very precise application of the eyeshadow, which will create an ombre effect that will remind you of neutral summer, because we went for things that were a little bit more kind of red and yellow, which means, you know, fiery, summery. It can look a little bit like a sunset, but I would say like if you put a filter on it and it looks more like 80s or 90s or whatever vibe that you want to call it, but it's like more muted and it's like burnt orange, burnt yellow, burnt brown and it just will look really pretty. These colors though all together, they look amazing. Of course, instead of blabbling, I'm gonna continue blending my eyeshadow because this is an important step of this makeup. Yay! Having a little bit of makeup time is literally the best. It's like therapy. Tell me, like, if you do makeup for fun or if you do it because it relaxes you. Yeah, I feel like I can be creative and relax at the same time, which is the best of both worlds. I'm telling you. Makeup is just, like Patrick Star says, one size fits all. And there are so many reasons why you get into makeup and why you love it in the first place. And why am I talking about this? I don't know. I just felt like sharing it in a way. These colors are really blended and the trick is really to bring them really, really high. As you can see, it's high on my eye. But then when I cut the crease, you're going to see that there's not that much anymore. So we're going to cut the crease, of course, with the P. Louise base in Rumor 01. And I'm going to put a little bit on my hand and I'm just going to go, you know, like usual, very slowly, taking my time. And then after that, we'll look at what we're going to put. I think we're going to put after that the eye popper or something. It's going to look so pretty. Oh my God. Like, yes. Totally. Where is my brush to cut the crease? You disappeared. You back here again. Alright, so let's go do this right now and do this very quickly. A little bit. You know, we don't want to go too much overboard, but since I have hooded eyes, I kind of don't have a choice. You know what I mean? Like, I need to do this. We're going to take the shade Manila Sand and we will really just set it because we're going to put something else afterwards. And I do not want that to move in any way. And I want it to be very bright. And I look weird because I don't know what I'm doing. This looks really nice. Very nice. And of course, one thing that you need to do is to take the shade Brownie back and then you have to blend it into the crease that you just cut. Because it's a half cut crease. We don't go all the way through and we don't want to have any harsh lines or anything like this. So this is important to blend back a little bit of the brown up and it looks really blended. And that is how you do it. So this is like what it is. So then now I'm gonna go do the other eye, of course, off camera because it takes a lot of time to do a cut crease if you want it to be super precise and nice overall, if you want both of them to be equal in a way. So now this is done. It looks absolutely beautiful. And before we apply the eye popper, what I want to do is I want to place the shade Mango right here in the, you know, under the eyes, create a lifted eye look. So I'm gonna take this little brush that I can put under my lash line and we will go with the shade Mango here. We'll highlight the eye under. That is the reason why I decided to take the shadow in the first place, just because of how bright it is. And of course we connect it here. And if you think you went a little bit overboard, you take the shade Manila Sand, you pack it, and then you just blend the edges right here. And it creates something sharper, but blended at the same time. As you can see, it looks really nice. So I go back with this. that looks just absolutely stunning. Okay, so I think I'm gonna keep it to that, just a yellow. I don't want to put something too dark under my eyes. And it is now the time to go for the eye popper. I'm gonna take it in the shade Pea House and I'm gonna apply it all over the lid. Is this glittery or what? To find a way to, I'm gonna let it dry. So I do need to let it dry a little bit, because if not, it's just gonna smudge everywhere. So I close my eye like this, and then I take another brush and I'm just gonna blend it here. That is the glitter. Oh my god, this is so pretty. Okay, I'm gonna do the other eye, of course. With this, you literally do not have to cut the crease at all. So this is the look for today. Let me tell you what you think. This is super beautiful. I'm really happy how it turned out. This is pretty. Oh my god, stunning, gorgeous. Anything you want to say. I absolutely love it. So now I'm going to be putting my mascara right about now, and then my lashes, and we will be finished. Alright, so this makeup look is completely finished. I am in love with it. I love this. This is amazing. This looks, I'm ready to go party or something, you know? But yeah, that is the makeup look. It will really enhance my blue eyes. It will make them pop. It is for soiree or whatever you want. And it's kind of like a deep burnt mango look with a little bit of pop on the lid, which looks absolutely stunning. So tell me what you think down below. I really want to know, and tell me what color would you want to see next in the makeup look. It can be from the Retro Paradise collection, from the Patrick Star collection. Tell me which palette do you want me to use next. If you want to see another Patrick One Size Visionary collection look, I will definitely do it, and I'm gonna be doing so much more with this palette because I really love it, and the colors are so beautiful, as you can see. And also make sure to enter the giveaway that is with this palette, so you have a chance to win the palette. And I'm gonna be putting my 2 giveaways, one with the Visionary palette and the other one with the Go Off collection, so make sure to go check that out. It's gonna be up here and down below for both of the videos, and that is what it is. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope that you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, comment down below, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to see all those awesome videos. So I post 5 videos a week, Monday through Friday, and if you don't want to miss any videos, again, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell, and you'll be notified every single time that I post one. So I really love you, beauties, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, beauties.